The only thing in life that is constant is change. Do you experience that? Do you know that? Change is the only thing that is constant. Every day there are changes. In everything that we have, there is change. So how do we adjust ourselves so that we can be able to fit in this constant factor called change? The topic I wanted to look at is dealing with change. How do you deal with change? Many times I get this kind of question. I am not knowing what to do next. Everything is changing. I don't know if my job is secure. I don't know if I am secure. Is there a place where we can run to so that we don't experience change? I'm sorry, there isn't. That is why we say that change is a constant factor. So there are 4 things that I need you to be aware, and these 4 things could help you to adjust and deal with change. Number 1, you've got to notice what is the change. Notice what is the change, because when you know what is the change, you will know that you have no control whatsoever. Then you will come to a point of accepting that change cannot be adjusted and that you need to adjust yourself to fit to that change. You need to identify what is changing. What are the challenges that are coming with that change? And if you cannot change, you're going to change yourself. So number 2 is to identify what are the challenges that are coming with that change. Because when you identify, you are going to know what to do. Because once you know there is change that is occurring and you have no power, no control over it, you are going to start asking yourself the 3rd question. How am I going to deal with this change now that I have no control over it? What do I need to do so that I can change? And once you ask yourself the question of how, you begin to get the answers of how to go about adjusting yourself to the change. Because when you get the how, you will be able to deal with the change or adjust to the change. And finally, you'd be able to know that you've got to keep moving despite the change. And one more thing that everyone will keep asking, where do I start? Now that I know what is happening, I cannot change anything. I've got to adjust it myself. You've got to start somewhere. You've got to start somewhere. Where will you start? I always tell people, start where you are. Start where you are. Because when you start where you are, you'll be able to know the next step. So, starting today, starting now, notice the change. And know that change is constant. That's the only thing that is constant. And that you can adjust yourself to that change. You can be able to accept and deal with change. If you like this video, subscribe to our channel, send us feedback, put your comments, share with your friends, and tag a friend. Always remember that when you learn something that can help your life, bring along the people who support you, because it is with change and changing the people who surround you that you are able to deal with change. So do let others have a share in knowing that change is constant and that you can enjoy the change when it occurs.